better late than never. My name is Amos Thomas Momo. This morning we are out in district number 10. We are here purposely to speak with the lawmaker of district 10, Honorable Yekeh, Kolubah, on a wide range of national issues. If you follow on yesterday, he had a very fire-burning press conference. We'll dive into the press conference to know exactly where his anger came from. And we'll also be talking other national political happenings in the country. Graduated from the police academy yesterday, a few days back.
Yeah,
tell us, you've been in the security, arena for a couple of years, decades. What are those criteria set to pass through the rank and file of the police academy?
In the first place, before you pass through the rank and file of the police academy, the people have to go to your community and know that you don't have a criminal record. The people will have to ask you for a certificate or graduation certificate from high school or above. You have to be free from all criminal records. And I think in my mind that was not done with the people that graduated in 10 days. Abu Keita was charged for armed robbery, criminal conspiracy to commit murder, and other charges that came from the Justice Ministry. We didn't charge him. He was charged by the Justice Ministry and forwarded to court. He was placed beyond bar. And I went and stood his bond. At that time, he was my security. Only to find out that these people were paid by the government to carry on the criminal act, so they can use them against me. And these people have graduated in 10 days from the police academy. This is not only about Yekeh. I am not afraid. Let me be very frank. If I were afraid, long time I left this country. I'm not afraid. I'm speaking about where this country is going back to, where this dictator, the warlord want to take this country back. You understand? And the Lebanon people need to stand up. We need to stand up, because when things go by, it will not only be about Yekeh. It will be about everybody. You understand? When something happens right now, we'll start putting our mattresses and other things and start working on. And that was Ambassador, we are one. Because he want to rig election. We got a lot of evidence that he want to rig election. The evidence are training people, training criminals. You understand what I'm saying? People that were dismissed from the Liberal National Police. Bring them back to the police because they are coming under instruction. And this is not good for the country. This is not okay for the country. People, I'm talking right now, and people not looking at it. When I came out to say, Ambassador, we are very pro before becoming president. You don't have interest in this country. You are a criminal. You know he want to loot the resources of the country. Now it has been proven that Ambassador, we is a common criminal. The sanction that have been placed on his close associates is to tell him that because of the presidency, we don't want to cause chaos in this country, but this sanction is for you. If Nathaniel Maggie can be sanctioned, that means Ambassador Weah logically is being sanctioned. But he don't have a good thing, so he's not thinking about that.
Honorable Kolubah, with those individuals that graduated from the police academy, you are more focused on Keita. Why? Why your anger comes?
No, it's not only about Keita. The evidence is there. There are plenty. They brought some from the MCC, the city police. They brought some from the DEA, and other things. The reason why I'm making reference to Keita, because Keita was charged criminally by the Justice Ministry and others. Their names are there. Their names are in the communication, and I'm sending the evidence to the Justice Minister to remind him that you charge a man criminally. How can the man go to police academy and graduated in 2 weeks? When you say the man was charged with attempting to commit murder, he brutalized somebody. At the end of the day, we went to the court. You brought him to testify against me. The court, I was set free by the court. And those people that were testifying against me, the court say, you people can hold people liable because I did not give instruction. They did their own thing. Later, to find out that they were under instruction by the government. And to prove this, on the 27th, they went on their police academy and graduated on the 30th. Can you imagine 10 days? What's the rush? What interest do this government have with these people that have been charged criminally? Then you send them to the police academy to kill opposition. These people are under instruction to kill opposition. And let me be very frank with the Liberian people. This communication I'm writing to the Justice Minister, if nothing is being done about it, I can never appear to the Justice Ministry anymore. If the justice ministry got problem, they should take me to the court. I will never appear to the police station anymore because the police is not credible as of now and will not be credible in time to come. Because we can have the criminals being placed in the security apparatus. Why trust the security apparatus? I see why the crime rate going on. I see these same people are the people that are harassing the motorcyclists. You say the motorcyclists should register their back. You don't have centers for them. You have only 2 centers. Okay, the process is going on. You don't have plate to give them. But you got these same criminals that have been placed in police uniform, arresting the motorcycle. Do you want to cause chaos?
But Kolubah, what is this happening in the security apparatus in the sectors of our country? Moving forward to the 2023 election, what do you see happening?
We foresee the country going back to the dark days with these happenings. With these happenings, because if Ambassador we are rig election and want to put people against us, we will defend ourselves and we will push him to the bush.
In terms of defending yourself, what means you're going to be using?
Any means. If that the whole gun to defend ourselves, we will hold it. Yeah, serious. If that the whole gun to defend ourselves, we will hold it. We will not let anybody impose themselves on the Liberian people. No, it will not happen. Nobody would impose themselves on the Liberian people. Look, if the Liberian people re-elect criminal ambassador, he can take the next 6 years. But if he's not re-elected and he want to rig election, we'll put him back to the bush. We'll run him out of the country if he want to rig election. So if you got any mind of rigging election, we'll run him out of the country. If you don't have no mind of rigging election, then that means he got nothing to worry about. But if you have that mind that he want to rig election, we'll run him out of the country. Any way we can run him out, we'll run him out.
This morning we're going to be running through all of the happenings in the country. We have Honorable Yekeh Kolubah. He's District number 10 lawmaker. And my name is Amos Momo. This is the KMTV morning show. It's also relayed on other media outlets across Liberia. And hopefully our guys in Sino, as Sagash has just said, that he's relaying this program live in Sino on Butor Radio. And it's great to have Honorable Kolubah. Now let's get to the proceeding of this government since it took over in 2017. What's your own take generally, ranging from health, ranging from education, security, and the rest of it? How do you think about this government? Do you think there needs to be routine comes 2023? Looking at the way things go around?
I think the only reason why Ambassador Weah should be re-elected because his government is a success government. He having affairs with all his employees. He having affairs with all his employees, like Moba Molu said. When Moba Molu said it, did any minister come out to take Moba Molu to cook for his utterance or for what he said? All of them agree that Ambassador we are having sex with them. All of them agree. Because I will not be working your government as a minister, then no kind of grave statement being made by the chairman of the CDC and no action was taken. So when we say we make reference to what Moba Molu said, maybe that's the only reason why he will be re-elected, because he having affairs with all the people he employed. So like Moba Molu said.
Evidence is Moba Molu.
Yeah. Did Ambassador Weah say anything about it? Did he go against it? Did no ministers say anything about it? They didn't say anything because it is happening. Look, let me tell you something, my brother. From the 80s, we know Ambassador Weah to be a gay in this country. From the 80s, when we were boys around, he brought gay business in the country. He broke down Lone Star because of the same gay business. He wanted to sleep with all he could.
Is that not too strong for the president?
It's not too strong. If you think I'm lying, let him take me to court. I got evidence. Why he can't go to court? Take me to court. I got evidence. I'm not answerable to anybody beside the court. Let him take me to court. I will get my evidence there. I say, Ambassador, we are supporting model. Have you taken me to court? Let him go to the court. I will take my evidence to the court. I say, Ambassador, we are not have $5 before becoming president. I challenge him to show me a bank statement that he took 10,000 US from his account in 2018. That he to build the properties he built. I will resign as representative. And I still throw all the challenge to him. And I challenged him yesterday again to show who his follower is. Ambassador, we do not have a follower. Ambassador, we are a pastor. Yeah, Ambassador, we are a pastor. You know the saying around here, right? Anybody that does not have a father is a pastor. Since you put Ben Ryan, since KMTV Ben Ryan, have Ambassador we are saying, this is my father's house. Ambassador we are said to anybody that this is where my father live. Ambassador we are said to anybody that my father is lit. This is where I bury my father. Ambassador we are a pastor. That's why he running the country the way he feel like. That's why he want to carry the country back to the world days. Because any sound thing in pricing, any sound manner pricing will not allow criminals to be placed in the Liberian National Police. You should be crime free. You understand? These men were charged. These people were charged by the justice ministry. Then the justice ministry allowed them to go take two weeks training and gave them gun. Ambassador Bwakai, this is a fight for all of us. Honorable comment, this is a fight for all of us. Senator Yomli Kanga, you know what happened to you to District 15? You know what happened to you to District 12? People almost kill you. These same people today that graduated, they almost kill you. So if you put think their fight is for Unema 1, then you put messing it up. Ambassador, Honorable Wefra Ure, Benena Ure, you know what happened to your daughter Tida Ure? These same people that graduated today almost kill your daughter. So you people are sitting and Una allowing me to talk. We need to push a thing. If it means we stand up or protest, we need to do it. This dumb headed George, we are understand protect because here is empty. Very, very empty. Dull man. Very, very dull.
The president visited the United States of America to join other world leaders in attending the UN General Assembly's 77th session. What's your own take on his address? He spoke on a lot of issues ranging from security, the election, and youth involvement, youth empowerment. What's your own take on it?
What empowerment giving youth? The youth are carrying on their own empowerment to ride back. You there harassing them. What job have you created for the youth? Look, you found people with college degree riding back. You call Amela Gala degree from LU. He's in there. He riding back to sustain he and family. Because there's no job creation for the people. You understand what I'm saying? There's no job creation for the people. The people riding their back, finding way to feed they and their family. You still saying your criminals to go after them and arresting them, taking them back and selling them. Ambassador, we want to take the country back to the war days. Ambassador, we are any attempt for you to have in your mind that you want to rig the election will run you all of the country. If you have it, then you can come ask me a question. But if you don't have it, then you're free. But if you have it, will run you all of the country. Whatsoever security you're training right now will overrun them and run you all of the country.
Yesterday you made this brief statement. What's your relationship with Kev Hassan by this phone talk?
Kev Hassan myself. The information, you know, I'm a person that got information from everywhere. I know Kev Hassan when he came here, when Spoon came here at that time. Ambassador, we have slept with him on 2 different occasions to the Royal Hotel. The Royal Hotel, he went there and slept with him. When Ambassador we went to America a few days, he slept with Kev. It brought rivalry between Ambassador Weir and his wife. I got evidence. Let Kev take me to court. I will present my evidence. Or Ambassador Weir can take me to court too. Yeah, let him take me to court. I'll present my evidence. Look, you have a president that is responding to my stand-up bearer and my political leader, Honorable Alexander B. Kume. He wrote an open communication. You responding to him. Then they dumb hell men that call and said, Judge, we have put in the communication. Oh, you are associated with Yekeh. Yekeh had gone here. You see how stupid a man is? You control security. I have gone in my car. What have you done to prove to the Lebron Paul that those arms that were in my car for me? What have you done? With all the evidence you get, you see, let me tell you something today. Let me tell Lebron Paul something today. When you have a man that only smoke opium, have you smoked the Jamaica opium before? I've smoked it before, Ambassador. When you smoke the Jamaica weed, you know what can happen to you? You will start saying all the letters backward to come to the front. And now what happened to Ambassador Weir? Take for example, he used the Lebron resources and went to America. What did he bring back? The only thing he brought back was, in the post, I can go to my house, I hear with secret stuff. You want to prove something against your own people? Your people will talk, Mr. Dumb Helle man, Mr. Dumb Helle fool. The people will feel disenchanted and talk. Are you going to respond to everything? He called his own dog. What a dog? He calling the dog. Rusky. You know what rescue didn't go to him? Because he mop a sting with the opium air. I mean the Jamaica opium.
Honorable Kolubah, will you still appear on Spoon Talk when you are invited?
No, I'm not going to do that. I will never ever appear on Spoon Talk anymore.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
You have issue with them?
I don't have issue. I decide who to talk to. I'm a newsmaker. I decide who to talk to. Don't waste your time.
Honorable Kolubah.
Honorable Waterspoon is my friend. Look, let me tell you something today. I have never asked Waterspoon for something before he tell me no. Anytime I need something, I call him now, he will give it to me. But to appear on Spoon, I would never. I made Spoon. You don't know that? When Flomo used to run behind me, by the time I say that, before I come outside, Flomo saying that, I made Spoon.
What's the issue with them right now?
Waterspoon is very disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. You don't have respect for anybody. Then let me tell you something today. I want to appreciate him for all his support. I have never asked the support that Waterspoon have given me. I have never gotten it from anybody. And let me appreciate him for that. But to go on Spoon can never go on Spoon again. He has become an embarrassment.
In terms of disrespect, you care to...
No, between him and myself. He sent me a message yesterday, I'm going to go on Spoon. I told you I'm not coming anymore. You would never see me on Spoon again. Actually, I've been on Spoon yesterday. I would never appear on Spoon anymore. Spoon is a big platform now. I don't have to go on Spoon. Let people say I will insult. What you need me on your platform for? If you're on your platform, look for people that will come on your platform. Look, I want to promote some of you people. I want to bring some people up. Like I promoted Spoon and Bros, and I want him to deny it. I want Flomo to deny it. Flomo used to send out to my door like security, just for me to make news for Spoon to be promoted. Who used it was because of me people started following Spoon. Let me tell you the truth today. It was because of me people started following Spoon. It was because of me Spoon is where it is today. But for him to disrespect me, I can go on his show. He will come. No, let me say something. He want me to go on his show. He will come publicly and extend apologies for being disrespectful to me. Let me tell you something today. My friendship is not reliable. I'm a security man. Security man friendship is not reliable. Security man relationship is not reliable. My friendship is not reliable. When you hate me, I will respond to you. You know Waterspoon myself talk every day. So now Waterspoon want information from me. I give it to him. Maybe that the only two things Waterspoon will say. Yekeh give me information, or I can get Yekeh something. Yes, he can give me money when asking for it. I prefer begging. Than to join CDC. I prefer begging than to take gift from the devil. Ambassador, where is a devil? Any gift from the devil is a trap.
You feel disappointed in Spoon FM?
No, I don't feel disappointed. He just disrespected me. And because of that disrespect, he will come home. I'm not important, so why he will apologize? If you don't apologize, I will not go. Hear myself talk. They money hear myself talk. But to go on Spoon, you will not find me there. I can never go on Spoon. Don't waste your time.
You one of those lawmakers in the opposition that keep putting the government feet to the fire, making sure that the government can get doing the best thing for the Liberian people, and not seeing your opposition leaders, buttressing your effort. What do you think is happening? If this continues, what will be your next action?
No, my next action will come. This time when I speak with action. Look, the opposition need to come together. No one political party can win Ambassador Weah. Let me say this to our political leaders today. The way the rivalry is between the supporters. If Ambassador Bwaka goes second round, the ANC people would never vote for him because of the rivalry we get. If Honorable Cummins goes second round, the Unity Party, I say, and you know what I'm saying are true. Because the rivalry, the hate is too much in the opposition. Then I have a common front. My front is the CDC and Ambassador George Manuel Weah. You understand what I'm saying? If the opposition don't come together, maybe they on mission for George Weah. Maybe our political leaders are on mission for George Weah because they know if we don't hold together, we will not win. So maybe they are on instruction to do something for George Weah, because if we are not on instruction, we will come together. I have a communication that is going today again to all the opposition lawmakers. We need to come together to find. I wrote my political leaders. I want to do everything I can do before I take a decision. Okay. Because when I'm taking a decision tomorrow, I'll make reference. I wrote the 4 political leaders that I want to have a meeting with them. When the American government said we should take charge of the situation and seize the movement, I sent for them so we could seize the movement. They refused to come. I got a communication. That's communication number 1. Communication number 2, going today to all the opposition lawmakers. I want to have a meeting with them on Saturday. Maybe somebody will say, oh, Yekeh, that crazy man will not go there. I'm trying to build up my fire when I'm ready to take action, so that the people can know that I did my best to make sure that the opposition come together, but we are not going nowhere. So if I will take a decision, then I know what decision to take. So I'm trying to build up my fire. I got my first communication on the fire, and the political leaders were made that the officers receive my communication. I want to have audience with them to discuss on things, to seize the movement. How can we seize the movement? We're supposed to put pressure on the dumb hell man.
Honorable
You understand what I'm saying? So the communication is going on to all the opposition lawmakers. We need to come. And we will be asking one of our elders to chair that meeting so we can find a way forward. If I don't succeed in doing that, I'm going to do a communication to all the chairmen and the secretary for all the for the opposition parties. That's my first step. That's my first step. If I reach that point, I can get redressed. I will sit down right here and take an action and tell the Liberal my way forward.
What would be the action?
My action could be I will join you in your political party.
I'm not a politician.
Well, it's up to you. Why you want to know my action now? If I state my action now, then there's no need.
You got your followers that are listening.
My followers, you don't have to talk. I'm going to be on the radio. I'm going to be on Hard FM again today. I will be in the media every day creating the awareness that this government should sack those people, those criminals that graduated. I will be in the media. People will say, but why Honorable Kolubah in the media? Because we want something happen tomorrow. While the people talking, I will not be in the media. I will be on action.
What could be the action?
The action could be anything. The action could be anything. Oh yeah, you are asking the action could be gone. Oh yes, the action could be gone.
You have gone?
I said yesterday, if I had a means to bring gun, I would bring gun to protect myself. If I had a means.
You feel not protected?
No. Do we have security in the country? We have criminals that came to kill oppositions. The evidence is there.
In terms of the security wrangling in the country, what could be your call now to the international community?
Look, until the civil society can come in and make sure that the civil society bring a police director that will not take instruction from the CDC government, then we'll have a security. But until then, the motorcyclists coming to protest, you know that? And I'm going to support them. I will support them because they're being harassed. I got people that are here. I got people that are here, got to go right back. All the rooms you see here, so I can put people in there free. I got people living here free. You understand? Just for them to help themselves. Then they be harassed by their own government. The motorcyclists now tend to they don't try to build a mansion. You can't pass it from the mansion no more. This same motorcyclist was used by Ambassador Weir to escort him everywhere he want to go. But today they being harassed. You think no motorcyclists do not have money to register the bike? They have money. But have you created the environment for them to register the bike? No. You go now to pay $25, you got to pay the $35, $10 for bribery. When you go there, the police say, "My man, we say 50% today." You know how many motorcyclists in the country? I've done my survey. There are almost 2 million and some more motorcyclists in the country. 2 million, Motorcycle alone more than 2 million. Why are you harassing our people? Then they went to the extent they form a motorcycle union that is formed by Jefferson Koji, Nathaniel Magee, and some others official. The bill is coming before us. You understand? That bill is not in the interest of the motorcyclists.
What the bill says? The
bill says they want to craft a motorcycle union. You understand? That is being headed by Nathaniel Magee. You understand? It's alleged that it's being headed by Nathaniel Magee, and the crafting was done at City House. From my information I'm getting, it's reliable, 100%. I do not put up fake information.
Why do you think the increase of motorcycles is getting very evil?
Lack of job. To make ends meet. Lack of job. Lack of job. Have we created an environment for our people to get job? Look, if we were serious in our capital building, Ambassador, we would not behave the way he's behaving. But if you talk a man from in the chain, you know what they call bear ball? Like Bronco call it bear ball. Like the chain, right? Papa Simon used to live in the chain. I sat in his living room chair in Matali. I brought chain to my house. You understand what I'm saying? So what can you get? Our living better left than Papa Simon when he was representing. I challenge him. I suppose I was living closer to him. I enter your house. When I'm representative, I'm making $4,000 every month. The 11 people pay me for protecting them in this country. But since the Ambassador we came into being, he told the people, look, if you're even my foster father, George Adai, myself, don't see eye to eye anymore. Because he said to me, Yekeh, you know, what Mr. Haddad did for me when I was not nobody, through the business community. The business community promised that they would give me $4,000 every month until I die. But when this man came into power and told him, when you do business, my foster father, George Adai, told me to level him 2 times. When his father was living, his father told him, say, this is your brother. I was like family to them. You understand what I'm saying? But today, He said, my man, you can't be coming around me and you behaving a day, the business, the government will not do business. I say, okay, Papa, take your business, take it for all your time. You did well for me. Now I'm lawmaker. At least the Liberian people stood by me and made me who I am. I can do for myself until the government go.
It is against this backdrop you always angry with the president?
No, it's not against the backdrop. I'm angry with the way the Liberian people have been treated. One beggar ran out and said, my father, US. One couple arrest, $200. You want to send about arrest in the back, you know? Why is this dictator saying about it? The only thing, Ambassador, we are concentrating on how you can be re-elected, how you can rig the election. Ambassador, we are any attempt for you to rig the election will run you in the bush. I will be a part of it. If it me, I'll be commander for the team, I'll be commander. Will run you. Train your people you can train. But don't rig election. If you rig election, will run you in the bush.
You formulated this group, opposition, I think opposition unit or so. How far is it?
It's in full swing.
How many members we talking about?
We got like 400 members now. We're targeting 1,200 members.
What's the sole purpose of this group?
To protect ourselves. Because you see, like what I'm saying now, they got criminals in the police.
Are they towing arms or carrying arms?
Let me tell you something. They are not carrying arms. But anybody with arm come to attack us, when we take arm from you, that arm will be our first arm. So if you have issue, you go to the court. I have never ever disrespected the court. Anytime the court sent for me, the judge was very well. They say, "Oh, you know your honorable." I said, "When I come here, treat me like the people say I'm a criminal. I want to be exonerated from the court." Every time I went to that court, I sat down on the personal bench. Every time the judge will say, "You know, Tuesday and Thursday like your session day," I say, "I don't care for session." The Liberian people say, "I'm going to exonerate myself." My supporters say, "I should come here before this court to exonerate myself. If not, I will never be re-elected." So Tuesday or Thursday, put my trial day on any day. And I went to court. I was exonerated by the judge. And the criminals that have been placed in the police today were charged criminally. They put black cloth to their faces. I will respond to the justice minister next week. Let my communication go, and nothing is being done about it. Our harass and our rules are very clear. You know, Liberian people, the court is where we're supposed to go. I told people to the court for harassing me. The speaker called the justice minister, and the justice minister took my case on the lack of evidence. So I put all my evidence together. I don't think, if I can get redress on the court when I go here, I will carry my brigade to the place. To the capital building, when I'm attacked, they will come to my defense. They put one chaos in their country. The court is where we're supposed to go. Let the court tell me, say, look, your rules say they must drag you outside. That's what I want. I will respect the court.
How can you explain the action by those sergeant arms?
What you call action? Our rules are very clear. I'm privileged. I'm a privileged person. They are not privileged. This post is supposed to be to the door. Look, our rules is very clear. I think it's rule 22.10 or 11. That says the only time a member can be sent on a session is when he honor the influence. You see why they don't want to go to court? Because we'll win again. That was Bobo Chima is a fella that you don't want to go. There's Bobo Chima when he was representing, he was doing all the session more than me. This man is very disrespectful. This man is very rude. This man is just another. I don't know how to classify him. This man stood and said he couldn't shake Manasali's hand. This man stood and said Manasali do not have heart in her chest, she have a heart below. That the man today talking about people Mogwasa. Our rules are clear. Our rules say the only time you can ice the speaker can ice the sign your arm to escort. Then I say dragging us out. And you see why I say they quote my interpret our rules? And the justice minister I could now go. I will respond to the justice minister. Look, Minister Dean is somebody like I have too much respect for. And Minister Dean should understand that we got problem, we should go to the court. Minister Dean should understand that we shouldn't take the law into our hand. Every communication I read, Minister Dean, I always send copy to the American Embassy, EU and ECOWAS. And UN, you ask them, they will tell you. So when the time reach, I will tell UN, I say, so and so day, I send a communication that will received by your office. This is the person that received it. This is the. Can you put that communication on and tell what you say? Because I want to make reference. I'm not educated because but I want to be on track.
This question would be a bit hypothetical.
So our rules are very clear. Our rule says the speaker can you know, the speaker is not higher than me. He just first among equal. Like the poor district number 10 did. Everybody cannot enter the capital building. I want to represent it. You think the poor are not qualified than me? Some are qualified than both for Chimo. If we had independent person as a speaker of the house, the Liberian people will live or better live. Because the communication came from Prince Toba to invite the common minister and the finance minister to tell us what's the issue and rest important, what's the issue of the revenue. Samuel Koga then say, "I'm going committee room." No. Honorable Joseph Walker need to know people that he electing. Let them sign agreement with the political party that they are not going to capital building for committee. Let them sign agreement with the political leaders. The committee business have become an embarrassment in the capital building. The rule say, I escort the man outside. The rule then say, drag him outside. So let the court interpret our rule, Mr. Justice Minister. I beg you, let the court interpret. I respect you, Mr. Justice Minister. I'm not afraid of you. Look, if I'm not afraid of Judge, I will be afraid of you. But I respect you because you somebody will interpret it. It is because of you, the international community. If you don't know, let me tell you something today. It is because of you, the international community still have small credibility in the justice ministry. Because of your presence in the justice ministry. Because of your presence in the justice ministry, the international community get like 30 to 45% respect of the justice system. You think the session that came, they couldn't come on you? It should have come on you. But they know that everything that happening, you against it. When I wrote the communication on a money laundering something to the American embassy, telling them that they should intervene because the government do not have the ability to intervene. Go to the American embassy and the next time having press conference, I will show you when the American embassy received that communication from my office. So when the session came, it was now a surprise to me. So our rules need to be interpreted, Mr. Justice Minister. Let us go to the court. Let the court say, no, Yekeh, you wrong. Why the court scared? Why Bobo Chima say get that degree? That fake data degree. Why you can't go there? Where is Akara Gray? Like the pass around. Say he know the rules. No point know nothing. I know the rules more than Akara Gray. You think that the pass around to speak maybe English that you don't understand? No, you can't be finding the dictionary.
This question would be a bit hypothetical. Many persons kept asking, do you drink alcohol?
I smoke, I drink. But
were you intoxicated when you were touched about the guys at the House of Representatives?
No, let me tell you something today. People that know me very well. You know, I like to make reference to people in government. I say, I didn't say Yekeh get drink, we tell you no, Yekeh don't drink. And hear my son friend, I can curse him every day. Hear my son, I say, our party should say Yekeh can drink, we tell you Yekeh don't drink. What a bonnie, Ebi Wion. I didn't say, those are people that are in opposition. Say Yekeh get drink, you tell Yekeh don't drink. Ask me Tobe. I didn't say Yekeh get drink, we tell Yekeh don't drink. No, it's not about what you do. It's about being consistent. It's about the way the Liberian people are being treated. That's why I get frustrated and speak the way I speak. You think we should have a lot of credible people in the place that can become police officers? You got people that been in the police that got vast experience. Don't just take criminal from the street and put in the police. Then you look at one president. You go way to America. What did you bring back for the people? Like just to go call your door? You look at Morovia. You say Morovia and Miami. Ambassador, we were living a filtered life before becoming president. You ever went to your house? I used to have my tow truck. Let me tell you this story today. Before I became lawmaker, I used to have my tow truck. I used to run my truck myself. I remember, I just reminded Prince Topa, representing the Prince Topa. No lemon used to use my truck and so other. I used to drive my truck. I sent for the tow truck from the States. The police sometimes used to use my truck, myself operate my truck because I'm not big to do anything. I went before to Ambassador Warehouse to go to a car from there and brought it right to what the place name? SC Cooper Road Junction to one of my friends that were there to work on his car. That when I got to know that Ambassador Warehouse was very filthy, very dirty, very, very filthy. That man is a dirty human being. Very, very dirty. I can prove it.
I don't want not Hajj.
What you call Hajj? I don't want not Hajj. You only want not Hajj when you look at Liberia and say Liberia, Montreal, and Miami.
You will be who accountable for anything you say is right.
By who?
And by anyone.
By anyone? No, just tell me by who.
Probably the legal means.
To hell with them. But Joe, is a dog. You're very dirty and filthy.
Honorable Kolubah, let's talk about your district.
Oh, don't ask me that question. You think I'm afraid?
Honorable
Look,
Kolubah.
let me tell you something. I know I will die. I just don't know when, where, and how. My job is to speak for the Liberian people. It is because I'm speaking that what you see, district number 10 is the most fast and developed district in the Republic of Liberia. It's because the thought bringing development in my district will make me unpopular. The people know that it is because of my talking, development coming. District number 10 has not been developed like that before. Go to Peace Island. That's somebody personal money. Ambassador, we have not had money to build road before. Go to Keyhole. That's somebody personal money. We put $5 million in the budget to build 500 homes from to a Johnsonville to come all the way to the airfield. They have never built the first 25 to 30 homes. Where's the remaining money? I got the speaker, the filthy speaker that had chink in your house. Mr. Speaker, look, we need to send for the Chokonkui and other people. Let them tell us the money that has been generated from the Dekwenkon community field that they call Sport Park. Who's taking the money? I got my credible information that the reason why Ambassador we are stopped there every evening. The money they're making today, he will stop there tomorrow to pick it up. The money they made yesterday, he will stop there today to pick it up. Just to go and celebrate his sexual habit. To go and celebrate his sexual habit. They make him get drunk until he message say, oh, have you heard that before? Ambassador we can get drunk and piss on himself. They got to throw him and carry him in a room to bed. That one when he getting drunk, they don't allow people that are not privileged. Like I'm privileged to enter the capital building. That are not privileged to be around. Because he gets drunk. He gets drunk.
The issue of rice is alarming now. You represent the people of District 10. What do you think you need to be doing right now?
Well, the Liberian people need to stand up. There's no rest in the country. If you have one cup of rice before, divide it into 5. When the family, each person eat 3 spoons of rice, it's okay. There's no rest in the country. That's what the president have not spoken about anything. That's what the commerce minister have not said nothing. Don't you know, Ambassador, we are ready for now you bluffing, man. Then he will wear his shoe. He like a long size 75 shoe and go to the port for Kalasco to take a picture. You can see right there. He said you were going to the port. Have you gone to the port? Have you gone? No, you can't joke with the Liberian people. You need to speak up. Ambassador, you were senator. The only thing you did was to play Zuma in the Senate. Oh, there you said that when you Ambassador, we have won a trophy. The people came here, and maybe you didn't remember. They awarded him for playing Zuma on social media. He won an award for playing Zuma on the social media while he was senator. That's the only thing you understand. He get high all day. Then you don't understand yourself anymore. What kind of president will just smoke opium until you don't understand yourself? Then the way you talk, the way I talk, the war in the country is more than 13 gone. There's a red war right now in this country. The young people have been harassed as war. You want to push your young people back to do what? Let the poor rally back. Since you're not ready for them. You gave ultimatum. You gave time limit for the poor to do registration. You're not giving the poor their plate. When the time have not even reached, you're harassing them, seizing the children back and selling them. You got police commanders sent to depot. We just say, I want 75 motorbike today. Police officers are making 50, 60,000 a day, all of those motorcyclists. You understand? They will take the children back and pack it to the common place in my district. When you go to free it, you pay like you pay $10 US to free it. Who that money going to? But when I read the communication for the government to tell us, because government need to generate money. I think in my mind that money should be going not to an individual. LRA should be able to collect those money so we can do something for the young people. The young people need to be empowered. We are not empowered. You said you took power. Mr. Opium Smoker, you have not empowered the young people. When are you going to empower the young people? When? You got in America because you are hard to the UN assembly, you say, you empower young people. What empowerment have you given young people? The young people have empowered themselves to rap back. Stop harassing them. Stop harassing them, Joshua. Why are you harassing the people that elected you? Because you know the people not re-elect you, so you're harassing them. I'm calling on the opposition to get up. So we can talk for the young people. The motorcyclists are being harassed.
You think that there is still a space for the opposition to hold on?
Yeah, but what thing wrong happened? Nobody died in the process.
There have been some ruler balloons.
Yeah, that's why we should solve the problem now.
Why you think the problem was?
Now we should solve you think the problem between Waterspoon and myself will not be here now? I am saying my extend apologies.
Why you think the problem in the opposition?
The problem in the opposition is everybody got their own personal problem. We need to put the national problem first and forget about our personal problem.
Is a leader greed?
No, I can't describe my people that way. I say all of them got their personal problem. How you describe my leaders that way? Don't do that. You should describe Ambassador we are that way. I beg you. No. I want you to take that word back.
All right, not leader agree. It's a probably personal act with that, man. They feel that one person should be the leader.
No, they got a personal problem.
Okay, now, Honorable Kolubah.
Yeah, beg you, don't describe my leader like that anymore. When you want to describe someone like that, you should describe the criminal that calls himself Ambassador we are, that passing around and calling Morovia Miami.
Honorable
the next time you
Kolubah.
grab you describe my leader, I will not grant interview from you.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you. I'll take it. We can move forward here.
Honorable Kolubah, let's talk about the district. There are names coming up. The names from the CEC, Josephine Davis, the name Karishma Red, one Yekeh from the Peace Island community, and other foes are coming against you to make sure that you should not be re-elected comes 2023. What's your own fear? What's your take as you listen to that?
Oh, you think to go lay down for open to sleep with you like one can be represented here?
Who are you talking about?
No. You think to go lay down for open to sleep with you like one can be represented? No, district number 10 is not a joking place. Look, you have not seen district number 10 before, eh? I don't like to discuss district number 10 because we're waiting for time for them to be certificated as representative, re-elected. Okay. You see me passing around here and doing that thing all the people be doing. My job is to talk, and the people know. My job is not to build bridges. My job is to ask the public work minister. Madam public work minister, yeah, we put the money there. They're not for you to get in the plane to go for open to go sleep or you're like Monba Molu said. You're supposed to be here and be working. Oh, like what Monba Molu said. Before open employee can sleep with you. You understand? So I'm making reference to it. You understand? So if they had issue with it, they was so to call Monba Molu to the court. Which one of them came Monba Molu to the court? Nobody because what Monba Molu said in my mind and in their mind, it is true. Look, my job is to talk for the Liberian people. The Liberian people have been hyped too much. The Liberian people were not wrong to give you power that you did not struggle for. You didn't go to jail for this power. You didn't do nothing for this power. So to give it to you, you abusing the trust and looting the Liberian people resources. It's very discouraging. It's very discouraging. I'm not asking anybody to talk. My job is to talk. You think I'm going to get around there opposition and you're talk?
You have fear of those names you hear?
What names?
The likes of Josephine Davis.
Look at you. Yekeh get fear in district number 10.
You think you'll be
And they can win? Call them, let's go to the court. To go pay people. That when they win me, I'm going to go to jail for 50 years. But when I win them, I'm going to go to jail for 10 years. Call them, let them go to the court. I will beat these people. You think
why are you sounding so confident?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I ran as an independent candidate. I won with 18,000 and some more votes. One Monba Molu was in 4,200. While my brother, my friend and brother, the late, peace be to his arches, Honorable Beren, were in 4,500. That the person that came closer to me, I was in 18,000. The former representative, my brother and friend, Honorable Beren, peace be to his arches, were in 4,500. Monba Molu came in 4,200. I told Opan, I would drag your car with me to your house. Yeah, drag Monba Molu, I put in the back of my pickup, carry him to rehab. I said, I told you I would drag your car with me. They say Yekeh in the race, you can't talk about who. You think I'm going to go let them open sleep where you can be represented in the district? Let them go, let them go sleep. Let them go now, you go sleep with him.
You think the people of district 9 chose their working?
No, say district number 10.
District number 10.
District now will be going there to go campaign for the opposition candidate. Look, district number 10 have not seen a lawmaker like that before. To the extent where they were more like you call your name, I don't want to dignify, I went to one program, they both say, go to Yekeh. When Yekeh tell you, say, Italian. No, I'm the only lawmaker that became representative and called my people in the district and told them, say, I don't want you people selling on Sunday. I didn't take gun like the way the government did to hear the junction party around beating people. When the people, MCC people came here, what happened? The people said, look, let me tell you something today. I want lawmaker that will vote for say, when I sell. And up to today, no selling, I enforce it. Check which one in the district. My man, I'm the only person that passing right here, man. Me and my people won't get ready, will cause one another go. I want to play over like that hard joke to be on.
If it doesn't go your way, you are not.
No, I don't want it. I'm re-elected already. We're just waiting for the time.
The election is 2023.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Ambassador Ware is campaigning, right? Anything that say re-elect me is to say vote for me again. So the people have voted for me already and elected for me. You can't do nothing because they sat down here, Ambassador Ware. Look, if the opposition together, we're going to pre-vote and be passing around and say they are working and they vote for them.
If you are not re-elected.
What you call if you are not re-elected? What's wrong with you? You get hard at point. Do I know that somebody that is not re-elected? I am re-elected. Do I know that somebody that is not re-elected? Show me who can win me. Just show me one person that can win me. Show me.
There are people contesting against you.
Man, I mean, you can't talk serious thing and you can't talk about more buying bleaching cream. Don't do that, man. Just send them a tenner for Kabaklu and Chlora and chlorine. Man. Don't do this when I'm a tenner, man. Don't abuse my people, please. Do not abuse my people, please. The poor this when I'm a tenner deserve too much. Do not abuse my people, please. You can look at somebody like because you go there open sleep where you like me representing the district, or because you robbing Kabaklu with clean tassel, then you can be representing the district.
Honorable Kolubah, the choice of words on me was very hard.
Like how?
You say I get it hard.
I take it back. I take it back. I saw you like open.
So interesting this morning, and let's talk about this. You know, the NEC is talking about bringing this biometric system. You think it's a means of bringing something different in the electoral process?
We are studying the process, and the reason why, you see, it becomes difficult for me when we are not together. It makes my job hard. It makes my job very, very hard. I want to campaign for a unit, not a divided unit, not branches. I don't want to campaign for branches. I want to campaign for a unit, for a team. And I can assure you that the CPP will come together. Look, nothing will happen. People can go to court. Like the information we got, one ambassador, we were very broke and started begging around for money. Now we are divorcing. According to my reliable information, when the Liberian people entrusted him with the presidency, Claudia came back and claiming, say, I'm a husband. So if that one can happen, then you think CPP can come back together? You think CPP can come back together? I mean.
If CPP should come back together, you think who would be the senator?
No, anybody bring out can be for them. I'm not going to tell you who to be the senator. Then that means I'll take it. The both of them are well suited.
But CPP is not just two parties.
Look, that we got two CPP candidates right now in the race to become a political leader. We have Honorable Alexander B. Cummings and Honorable Joseph Yima Boakai. The both of them are qualified. But in my mind, not in your mind. Everybody got their own thing.
The both of them will not serve as
senators. That's the reason why we'll have a process that will bring one person to the table. And that person will be supported by me.
And which side you will follow?
I will follow any side that come up.
The two names?
If the two names can come up for presidency.
From Lofa, you from Lofa?
No, we're not doing Lofa County thing here, please.
But you think
we're talking Lebronpo business.
You think
we're not doing Lofa County thing here, please.
Of the two names, you think who is well suited?
The both of them. The both of them.
We need one person to vote.
Yeah, the both of them. Am I the only person that will choose the one person?
You have District 10. District 10 is well popular, hugely populated, and the people believe in you. And that's how you take.
Oh, you just acknowledge that the people believe in me, right? Thank you. Thank you for that acknowledgement.
You are the lawmaker, right?
Thank you. No. Thank you.
No, but
you can't change it. You have acknowledged already. So you just trying to fool the people.
Yeah,
go ahead with your question.
They believe in you because right now you represent them. The side you take that.
Mama, you can't change that thing, man.
You think who is well suited?
Where?
To serve as standard bearer for the
The both of them. Anyone that can serve.
Okay, now let's talk about these individuals that were sanctioned by the U.S. Department on Treasury, and some of them are talking. The last of that, Maggie was in Kakata, Magiri County over the weekend, and he may likely contest the senatorial seat of Magiri County. You think the NEC should give credence to that?
You know, man get drunk and crazy with a lot of money that he have stolen from the Liberian people. So he think by using it that way to go call crowd, to pay crowd. You know the Sion trucker. You know who the Sion trucker in the country? My uncle Tomo Fala can truck. My man, I know how to put people in truck. That man can truck the people until they can deceive him. That man know how to truck. That man know how to pay people to get on cars. And those are the people that misleading Ambassador we are right now. Those are the people that misleading Ambassador we are right now. Let me tell you something today. Nathan Mange will not contest. Fanny Sherman will not contest. Prince Johnson will not contest. None of the people will contest. Because, let me tell you something. People say, oh, the Liberian law say, Innocent until found guilty. Innocent until found guilty. You know the people have been guilty already. The fact that they resigned, the fact that they were suspended, I mean they were guilty. So was there any constitution in place? You're not looking at the fact? Why they couldn't say our law say innocent until guilty, so the people would not be suspended? People, you think? Look, I'm going to write the National Election Commission officially and remind the National Election Commission that the American government said, the sanction team said, nobody should do business with those people. And I'm going to send copy to the U.S. Embassy. So let the Election Commission do business. They said anybody that do business with them, you come in conflict with them. Then I will also go to the Supreme Court and file a paper. My man, the constitution is silent on it. As long as Lopo was suspended, Lopo was suspended, they didn't wait to say innocent or to found guilty. They were suspended by the men that say, you see, they put nothing. They spoiled their own case. They were sort of say, no, I will have laws in the country. The law say you are innocent until you found guilty. But they were suspended and they were asked to resign from the government. So that means they are guilty. So I'm going to file a paper to the Supreme Court, reminding them about what the sanctions say. The sanctions say nobody. You think the Supreme Court won't be in conflict with American people? And I'll be challenging them to get the ruling in that case. Let them rule that the law say. No, any law that comes from America in my mind is powerful than the constitution of this country.
Are you open to the establishment of the World Economic?
Yes. When you check the resolution that was signed, my name is I think the 3rd or the 4th, and not the 5th. Calling for the World Economic Council. Because let me tell you something, we need to be penalized for what we did to our people in the country. The reason why we are not penalized, the reason why things still happen, and people are recruiting malicious. They got generals going to go talk to say a sitting lawmaker must respect itself because there's no precedent being set. I want to go and generate myself. Ambassador, we are also that the time I will carry my evidence to show you all, the liberal people will know that I got evidence that Ambassador, we are supporting them with them. Then people that somehow will call it that they say the building houses all around here will go before the economic ground code. Somehow will call it they rent VB Rohins or ice me. For money to go eat, for money to put gas in your car. Today, it's being alleged that he's building all the buildings around here. Duplexes, story buildings. Duplexes, story buildings, all around here. Look, we need to stand up for the World Economic Crime Code. The code need to, Prince Johnson will always be scared. Papa, I'm scared what you do. You scared or you're not scared, the thing will come. So let the one snake that come in every day. Oh, the snake enter the town. When you go low, no snake in the town. Papa, let the snake enter the town, yeah? So we can see the snake here. Who the snake will boil, let the snake boil them.
With the way the security sector is proceeding as we move to this election, looking at violence and other issues, what's your call to Liberians, most especially the young people between you?
With our young people being harassed and nothing has been done, like they are recruiting criminals, if nothing is being done, well, nobody respect the police. Because they will say, they got some good people in the police, They got veterans. They got people that are met in the police and are left in the police. I spent up to 12 years in the Lebanon National Police. I served a lot of position in the Lebanon National Police. Ranking to deputy minister, deputy director of police. Because as operational assistant to a director of police, you own the deputy director level. And I serve as operational assistant to 2 directors of police. I serve as operational assistant to Chris Massacre. I serve as operational assistant to Paul Bolivar. You understand what? So I know what it means to be in the police. They got veterans. They got people that are respected in the police. But with the criminals that they are putting the security apparatus, for the people to respect the security apparatus will be how? Because by the time you want to say, we not respect it, you're still criminals. Why are they classifying you that way? Because you allow criminals to be placed in the police that are not being vetted. And the government know that people got criminal records. The government know that people do not have the criteria to become a law enforcer in this country. Yeah, the international community know that Ambassador Weah is recruiting to rig the election. The international community is aware. And we also know that with the evidence, the recent evidence we got, this is something that I'm going to write ECOWAS, UN, EU with the evidence and send it to them, including the American embassy. Look, the American government have invested a lot in the security sector of this country. The American government is the highest donor when it comes to security sector in this country. Look, I have done my research. People say, oh, the man is not educated, but I think I'm speaking up to my standard. I'm going to be speaking English at Arab grade. I will not understand it because if you're getting all here eyeball now come all the coffee eyeball and wake upon eyeball looking. Look, we need to respect the Liberian people. The Liberian people need to respect the security apparatus. American ambassadors have invested a lot in the country.
Honorable
So
Kolubah,
I mean to dash the resources, because recruiting criminals are dashing the resources. This is not the reason why the American government said they couldn't work with AFL, was because somebody that is being deemed as a criminal was heading the defense committee. You understand what I'm saying? They lost trust in the defense ministry. And while the government, okay, why Ambassador we couldn't say, or the government couldn't say no, he's proving innocent on the phone guilty. While the still pretty Johnson say you will not serve the committee. No, Mange will not run. Mange wasting a time. Let's be jumping around that monkey, crazy monkey. You know the monkey they want to eat the raw opium leaf. You can see them jumping from tree to tree. Let Mange be jumping from Bapolu to Nima to Bon what they play. Mange Kante. Mange will not run. He will run. At the end of the day, my document will say, we'll put the election commission on record. And the people will not run. My document I will send to the court will be putting the Chief Justice and Associate Justices on record. With the American government, then you will see some people, then when they say, sit down, it's that small, you not respect our law. Say you say your constitution is above our law. Sit down in the corner small. Like they do so slow, some people when they go to the American embassy, they don't put it in the bathroom, let one Momo go to go see opium smoker job where they can put in the telephone book. Ask Yekeh Kolubah speaker. I will go visit. Open will come drive to my house on the Oro.
Thank you so much this morning for sitting with us. Finally, is there anything you wanted to touch on?
Well, we are calling on the Justice Ministry. Before the letter reached him today, we are calling on him. We are calling on the Justice Ministry to do some investigation. They think, I mean, it's not right. It will not be right for the Liberian people to see somebody that is being charged criminally by the same Justice Ministry being placed in the security apparatus. Mr. Justice Minister, you are a respected person. We respect you. Let my case go to the court. Let the court say, yeah, people, your rules are very clear. The rules say they must drag you outside, you must lose your 8,000 and some other US and your valuables. Then I will sit down and respect the rules. Next time when I'm talking, when the speaker say order, I will say, look, when the speaker say order, that means he telling you, say, honorable colleague, you need to calm down small. He tell you say, you must say, he say he gave executive, I mean, legislative instruction. Look at Bobo Chimo. Bobo Chimo, you dull and little one, no. They got anything our rule that say legislative instruction. They got anything our rule that say, that the same mistake you put making. Just say, Name say, you must pay me, you say no. Just say, Wolokoli say, you must pay me, you say no. Just say, Kaba say, you must pay me, you say no. You're going to a full bench. The thing you're looking for. Let a 4-bench rule, you not pay me. When I take that chair from anywhere you see somebody from district number 10, don't respect them. As long as you don't respect the 4-bench, I will take that chair from under you. I will rule out that chair from under you, Bobo Chimo. Let me tell you something today. I will rule out that chair from under you and throw it outside. Let me tell you something today.
Thank you so very much.
You said that we listen to one fool that called himself dictator. When each crop said that job we are eating, I mean who the each person said. Job we are very each and crop.
Honorable Yekeh Kolubah for sitting with us. He sat with us for over 50
I'll be on Hot FM at 4 o'clock. I'll be on Hot FM at 5 to about 5. Yeah, I'll be on Hot FM.
He sat with us for over 58 minutes, and that's all the time we have for you. Join us.
I'm promoting KMTV. All of you
will be having another.
You got a lot of people watching you people. Let us do to Spoon FM.
Another talking that's on our platform tomorrow. On the KMTV morning show.
You like my bulletproof?
Thanks to a radio for carrying us.
You not even know your own calling me 2 a radio. You want to say 5 a radio? Tell me your own.
Until tomorrow, we'll join you again. My name is Amos Thomas Momo. Thanks to my boy Gleeman Ture and Tai UV Gather for coming through. Tomorrow we'll be live with another person at our studio. Bye bye.
You just listened to Yekeh Kolubah live here on the KMTV show. My name is Tai UV Gather.